We were just talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss McBain. I was just leaving.
Yes, you are.
Thanks for listening.
Everything okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Well, I know about you and Cole.
It's over. We just ran into each other. It was a mistake. I should go.
Star, I was just wondering, I thought you might want to babysit Tommy. Michael and I usually get Lindsay to do it, but I thought it might be good to have somebody else, just in case.
You would trust me with your kid?
Yeah. Well, why wouldn't I?
Because I'm still talking to Cole Thornhart, or because I'm acting as dumb as a 10-year-old or something?
I don't think you're dumb. I know exactly how smart and responsible you are. I see you all the time with your little brother. You're great with him. And I was talking to your mom the other day. She said that you babysit for a couple of people in your building, so I thought that...
I do. I like the really little ones that can't talk.
I understand. Well, maybe I can call you. You can come by, get to know Tommy. I can show you the ropes.
I'd charge $10 an hour.
Okay. Well, that sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Star, look, just so you know, if you ever need anybody to talk to, I kind of know what you're going through with Cole. Not exactly, but my first boyfriend, well, he used drugs and he did a lot of things and said a lot of things that he normally wouldn't do. A lot of bad things, And I know what Cole did to you was bad, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he is. You're young. We all make a lot of mistakes. Hopefully he'll learn from them.
Tell it to my parents. Stop.
Look, I came here to work out, okay? It wasn't planned. Layla was here. It just happened. I miss our friendship, though. I did tell her that.
I shouldn't have called you.
Layla, you don't have enough faith in yourself. You held your ground on your own like you always do.
You okay? I'm so sorry for having you come all this way. I feel like a fool.
Hey, we're glad to help.
Yeah. Oh, and besides, it might not have been a total loss. What? You see that woman over there on the treadmill? The one with the blue sports bra that's squishing her down? That looks painful. I bet we could do better. She lets us get a look at it. Let's go.
Sports bras.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Dr. Spencer Truman is an extremely intelligent, extremely accomplished, and an extremely dangerous man.
Wrongly accused and driven to the brink of insanity by events that have taken place since his arrest several months ago.
This is a man who shot and killed a police officer and then proceeded to convince his 15-year-old brother that he was the one responsible, causing him to spend his entire adult life on the run. If there is anything worse than a killer, it's Spencer Truman.
A man who reveres life, who heals men and women lesser doctors have given up on. He cures the incurable. He gives hope to the hopeless.
Far from the miracle worker he pretends to be, this man is a real-life Jekyll and Hyde, giving life with one hand and crushing it with the other.
25 years ago, a police officer tragically lost his life.
He was gunned down in cold blood, left in an alley to die, and then, after surviving emergency surgery, Officer McBain was, for want of a better word, executed by the defendant. Put yourself in Thomas McBain's place for a moment, looking into the face of his doctor and seeing his shooter, helpless, doomed, and the only life Dr. Truman cared about saving in that moment, ladies and gentlemen, was his own.
Where is the proof? The testimony of the ne'er-do-well ex-con brother, a convicted felon? Or the bitter, disgraced ex-wife? Or Blair Kramer, the unbalanced ex-lover? Herself a virtual adulteress. Spencer Truman saved her son's life.
And then he manipulated that poor woman into turning against the man she loves.
A healer, not a killer.
A killer in the guise of a healer.
He used his undisputed gifts.
Not for good, but to literally get away with murder.
This entire proceeding has been nothing more than an elaborate attempt at character assassination. And I'm asking you to put a stop to it.
End this monster's reign of terror. Hold him accountable for the crimes he's committed.
The law says you cannot convict on the basis of hearsay and circumstantial evidence.
But overwhelming circumstance can't be denied. And it doesn't matter how many advanced degrees Dr. Truman has. He murdered Thomas McBain. So all he is a cop killer.
The untimely death of Thomas McBain was a tragedy, but not just for his family, for this man as well, who stands to lose everything.
Eve and Michael and John McBain have waited 25 years for justice. Don't let him down.
You have no choice. The prosecution's case is riddled with reasonable doubt, which means by law you must
Return a verdict of
not guilty.
guilty of murder in the first degree.